Hey guys, welcome back to another video on the most aesthetically pleasing channel on YouTube. Today, we're going to be talking about your favorite neighborhood cuck, Sneako. He uploaded a new video to his Rumble channel yesterday titled, I Love The New Sneako, and in it, he breaks down how all the hate and backlash he's been getting is really positive for him, and it's turned him into a new person, and, he doesn't want to hate raid anymore and all this good stuff, which is, although good, he still fails to see the point and actually misconstrues a lot of things that he makes statements on. So I'm about to just go ahead, go through the video and debunk just about everything he says and make him look fucking stupid as always, as literally everyone does.
That I have a degenerate past. Around 3 years ago, when I was 21 years old, I went to a swinger party with one of my girlfriends and joked about how traumatizing it was on a podcast. I was cheating on her a lot and I felt bad, and I thought it would make us even if we swapped with the couple. I don't do it.
Now right there, you've seen that he said, he made a joke about the swinger party he went to with his girlfriend. Fam, that wasn't a joke, dog. You looked terrified and mortified about the shit you were talking about. Just own up to it, man. You did some shit that you just knew you shouldn't have did. Like, you fucked up, man. You made a mistake. That's all it was. Just give it up. It was a mistake. Just be like, yeah, I fucked up. I did some cuck shit. It didn't work out. I fucked up and I don't like that shit. Just admit it. And then his reasoning for it as well is kind of just not based at all. I was cheating on my girlfriend, so I said, yeah, you can go ahead and fuck other dudes to get even. I mean, like, yeah, the morals are right, but like, it just doesn't. It's just not the right option. Like, what the fuck? It's just so weird. It's just a rash thing to do. Yeah, I cheated on you, so you can fuck other people. Like, that's just such a bold fucking thing to come to. But, I mean, fuck it, we ball, I guess.
Seeing all the hate online, it dawned on me in Japan, why have I never had a single negative interaction in public outside every single day? They all shake my hand and ask me for a picture. Not even a little joke, haha, cuck, never. Considering I was trending for a week straight on Twitter with hatred, that must mean two things. One, social media breeds negativity, and two, the biggest haters just don't go outside. 1 year ago today, I lived that.
Then he goes on to talk about how the internet only breeds negativity, which is, just about right if you're on Twitter. Yeah, I'd say about, yeah. And then he says, haters don't go outside. I mean, like, you can say that, sure, and then he, like, tries to get, like, this fucking get back on Charlie for, like, his fucking videos, like, just his funny-ass videos. I guess he's just, like, saying all this, and then he's, like, got this in the background, trying to, like, get his little 1-2 comeback of just videos that are jokes, I guess. And it's also just not a valid point, Sneako, you stupid idiot. What do you mean the biggest haters don't go outside? Obviously, your haters aren't going outside and taking pictures with you, jackass. And people who want a picture with you aren't gonna make fun of you. Are you dumb as shit? What are you fucking talking about? Like, that's such a backwards thing to say. That's like going to Sky Does Minecraft, me joking and being like, hey, remember those, remember when you were beating on your wife? Let me get a picture. No, I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna be like, hey, let me get a picture. Because if I'm a fan and I'm asking for a picture, I'm a dedicated fan. I'm gonna just act like that never happened, which is why nobody says anything about it. That's not a valid point, you fucking dumbass.
Breeds negativity, and two, the biggest haters just don't go outside. 1 year ago today, I lived that life. I was depressed and broke. I was out of shape. I was gaming. I was watching porn. I got high every single day. I was miserable. My girlfriends clearly did.
Call Sneako a cuck, call him a loser, call him a knockoff Andrew Tate. He's right. He did have nothing. He was smoking weed every day, watching porn, jacking off, and his girlfriends didn't respect him, and now he has money. That doesn't validate any of your thoughts. That doesn't do anything. That just means you're a person with money now. I'm so tired of him pushing the importance of wealth when the importance of wealth in itself isn't important. It's only as important as you make it, in my own opinion, I guess. I don't know. Some people obviously value money a lot higher than I do. I just use it as a piece of paper to get what I want. I mean, I don't really care. I'm not going to sit here and talk about how much money I made and how I was down bad in the trenches, down on my dick. I don't really give a fuck. I can pay my bills now. I'm happy. I don't need to tell everybody that. But, I mean, good point. Fair.
Absolutely no purpose in life. Today, I'm happy to say I'm in the best shape of my life. I became a millionaire, and my global network is only increasing. I don't say this to flex, but to show you that there's an option. Look at the lives of anyone making a hit piece video on Sneako, and look at the life that I am currently living in the present.
And then this is another stupid fucking point that he tries to push the entire video. Would you rather live like Sneako or live like the people making videos about Sneako? Bro, shut the fuck up, man. Either way, you get to live a lifestyle that you want to live. That's the whole importance of life. Doing what you want. Let's be for real. Playing video games for 160 hours a day is a degenerate thing to do. It is. But if you can find a way to monetize it, who gives a fuck? Get off my dick, man. Why are you riding my dick so hard? Because I play video games for a living. It's such a stupid thing to say. That's not a get back, man. That's not anything. They found a way to make money literally doing nothing but what they love. That's not a roast. That's not a burn. I mean, yeah, it's a degenerate thing to do. Objectively, you're not, as a man, supposed to sit there all day playing video games, but if that nigga working out, doing what he need to do, paying the bills, and doing all types of other shit, get off his dick. That's exactly what Moist Critical is doing. So I don't understand the point. And as well, he keeps putting these clips in of Moist Critical's videos. And I'm not even trying to dick ride, but these points, they're pissing me off. Like, y'all can tell, like, normally I have no emotion in my video. I'm pissed because none of these points make any sense. He's trying to say that, oh, you can live like this and make these videos and stay in the house all day, or you can be like me, going to Japan. Charlie could go to Japan if he wanted to. He's fucking ripped. He has millions of dollars. He owns an esports league. He has fucking brand deal. Dude, what do you mean? He's living the best life he could. He could travel right now, anywhere. Like, dude, I'm not trying to dick rod, but Sneako's points are so fucking invalid right now. They just, they don't mean anything. Now, if you're just like a college student doing this, yeah, this might have some value to you because you're not making money. Like, you're broke. Yeah, obviously don't be doing that. That's such forehead information to give people. Hey, do you want to be like this guy playing video games all your life, or do you want to make money? Well, you didn't point out that the guy like playing the video games and making videos, or he's making millions, and again has his own fucking esports league.
Worldview by slandering my now close friends at Fresh and Fit. You don't have to ask what Fresh and Fit stand for. It's in the name of their show. So for everybody watching this, what does Moist Critical stand for? What does he believe in? Do you know? I don't. I've watched him for years. I cannot tell you what he believes. How have you reached a point on the internet where you could have 10...
Then he tries to say that Moist Critical has no basis of commentary. Again, what the fuck are you talking about? It's very clear what he's trying to do, man. Ever since the beginning, I'm not trying to dick ride. He makes videos for people to laugh at. He has said this time and time again. The whole point of his videos are to make people laugh. That's all he is trying to do. That's it. That's the basis of his video. Like, I'm getting pissed because he's so fucking stupid. He's like, he has no brain up there, man.
The only thing more pathetic than a guy who calls himself an alpha male.
In that video, Moist Critical called Fresh a virgin incel loser. The same insults that I get. He insisted that men can't be with multiple women.
Then there's this bullshit. He's not trying to say anything about monogamous relationships or anything like that. All he said was that this man's story is bullshit, which it probably is. Even if he did come out with proof, I'm gonna be honest, I don't believe you. That's all he's saying, is that that story has a low probability of being true. He wasn't saying it was impossible. I mean, he did say that it was impossible, but he's basically trying to say, like, it's just so simple, bro. He's just trying to say it has a low probability of being real. And this dude takes this shit to heart so many times and keeps bringing it up.
Moist Critical just can't comprehend that somebody like Fresh, who's the same age and on the same level of attractiveness, can be with beautiful women because instead of networking, working hard, and looking fresh, he's playing with dildos and video games. Oh, this is the lie sold to keep you depressed.
Sneako, please tell me what lie he is selling you. What exactly did he fucking sell me? Like, I know it's metaphorical, but please explain to me what you're talking about, because I don't know. I literally don't understand what you're talking about. What exactly is the terrible, degenerate message he's trying to spread? Because that music video that you keep bringing up, that Antichrist shit you keep talking about, it's what we call a joke, Sneako. Like, what the fuck? Come on, collect the 2 brain cells you got and realize that this content is to make you laugh. Come on, say it with me. Laugh. I want to cut this off to really quickly say,
terrible tragedy that happened in Nashville yesterday is representative of exactly what I talk about in my stream. A trans person shot up a church, and the mainstream news was more focused on misgendering the shooter than addressing the problem. The sitting president got on stage to provide a solution and instead opened up by talking about chocolate ice cream and good-looking kids.
I have a whole refrigerator full upstairs.
Obviously, disclaimer, this is a tragic event. Obviously, my heart goes out to everyone, unfortunate enough to be in that incident. But Sneako, what exactly does this have to do with anything? What does this school shooting have to do with literally anything? You weren't talking about that before. What is wrong with you?
In Japan, there is no wokeness, there is no LGBT trans nonsense, and society is civilized. Somebody spills over their bag and everybody comes to help them out because they see each other as extended family. There's no culture war.
This is like the second time in the video I'll say it. Sneako, you made a good point. Why exactly, when this tragedy happened, why is our president talking about fucking ice cream and it being delicious and scrumdiddly-dumptious? Like, we have an actual tragedy on our hands, and this dude's talking about fucking lollipops and fucking Tic Tacs. Like, that's a valid point. America's fucked up. What does this have to do with anything you were talking about like fucking 4 seconds ago?
Nonsense, and society is civilized. Somebody spills over their bag and everybody comes to help them out because they see each other as extended family. There's no culture war. There is a life outside of the woke degeneracy.
Once again, Sneako brings up a very valid point. America is very corrupt, and, as a civilization, we are very fucked individuals who really only care about ourselves and our own personal gain. But with that, I would like to ask you, Sneako, once again, what that has to do with literally anything that we were talking about.
Life outside of the woke degeneracy, and that's why I will continue to defend the movie Cuties until Moist Critical decides to debate me about it. Nobody who hates the movie Cuties has seen it. It's about an Islamic family that moves from West Africa to France, a woke country.
Then he tries to go on and defend Cuties for like the fucking 14th time. Dude, I don't care about the message of the movie. It's a amazing message. It really is. I don't care. They're sexualizing children. Like, I can't get past that, man. I don't know what your problem is. Like, do you not understand that's what's stopping people from watching it, is the sexualization of children? The message is a very good message, and I enjoy the message. That's very good. But in the act of trying to spread that message, they fucked up and, did what the message was literally there for. Like, they fucked up. They became the thing they were talking about. Like, what the fuck? They're sexualizing children in a movie where they're talking about not sexualizing children. Like, come on, man. Like, it just defeats the whole purpose, which makes the entire movie invalid. That's why you are, trying to fucking justify child porn. Like, that's all that is.
And her family's disappointed, and eventually she reverts back to Islam. I like that movie because I see it as another version of my life. I started
Sneako, I'm sorry to tell you, but you can't relate to the Cuties movie. You know why? Because you're not like an 11-year-old little girl. What you were was an 11-year-old little boy in, like, the big city on the computer. Stop trying to relate to the Cuties movie to make it valid. Please stop. It's just not a valid point, man. Shut up.
11 years old, and following the trends of social media before God led me to complete degeneracy. But rejecting these values, I have found a new direction, purpose, and meaning for my life. A lot of the hatred is justified. I should not have been attacking the people in the soy boy collage as much as I was, but I held a lot of resentment because they actively tried to get me banned on YouTube. They encouraged their followers to go and report my page. They celebrated when I was canceled for telling the truth.
This is one of the things that pisses me off the most about Sneako. He claims that people wanted him off the platform for spreading the truth. Sneako, it wasn't the truth. You went down a rabbit hole so deep that it was unrecognizable to even Andrew Tate, bro. Like, the stuff you were talking about was catastrophic to my ears. And I've been in Modern Warfare 2 lobbies, dog. You know how bad that is? Dude, like, the shit that Hamza's talking about, all these other people, the reason that all those other people weren't banned off the site is because they're talking about the real, actual, like, red pill shit. What you were talking about was so far extremist shit that it just couldn't fly on the platform, man.
Bad person. So the only option now is to be a force for good. And let's be honest, there is a clear pattern with the people that hate me. I don't say it to be cocky, but I am tall, I'm good looking, and I'm successful.
Is this nigga serious?
Sneako, being tall, handsome, and successful has nothing to do with anything that we were talking about, but I'm glad you could point that out in the video. I'm sure it's not a flex. I'm pretty sure it was going to attempt to be towards a good point, but it's invalid because it means literally nothing to anything. So I'm sorry for that.
Is wannabe alpha male Sneako. Oh, this alpha male, it's rooted in jealousy and the idea that masculinity is a bad thing. I don't think I'm...
Sneako, masculinity in this day and age, to a certain extent, is a bad thing. But what you were pushing is not masculinity, bro. What you were pushing was just misogynistic garbage. It was just terrible for literally everyone around you. But, you know, overall, I mean, Sneako, you can say that he has money, fame, and all this other stuff, but morally, he just wasn't in the right place. And even now, still, morally, he's still not in the right place, but he's definitely on a better track. But he just doesn't seem to be able to, like, be smart enough to comprehend what the points are that people are trying to make against him. So that seems to be a flaw he has had for a long time, so I don't think that'll ever go away. So, but you know, if you like it, leave a like, click the bell for more videos like this and to get notified, and subscribe to actually get more videos like this. I've been watching so much Nico, my brain's fried. Just hit the subscribe button, man. I'll see y'all later. Thank you for your time. Peace out.